wanted to play with one of my stamps that I've had in my stash forever, and it's called Eggs in a Nest. And it comes out like this. This is one of my good friends, Margie, featured on this page in the catalog. And this is actually last spring's catalog. So this is a stamp that is a year old, but it's well worth a look-see. So let's take a look on how it comes together. It's a layered stamp, and I love that layered stamps are fun. And you don't always have to have a stamping platform to do them. I promise. I promise, I promise. Okay, so we're going to start with our lightest color. I picked these shades to use. Kind of reminds me of an old combination from another company called Coffee House. These like natural tones with the mint and glacier. So let's go ahead and play. See what we can create here. So we're going to start with our mink. That's going to be our first layer. And all of these stamps you want to orient in the same direction. So you can see this little like outcropping here. That's like where the twigs will be hanging out a little bit. And I'm going to stamp that down. I've already seasoned these stamps, so you guys are, I'm sure, mostly familiar with how to season stamps, but we can go over that again in another video. And I have my stamp chamois here, so I'm just going to clean that off in between for the next use, because I'm going on to my next stamp and my next color. Stamp number 2. And the same thing, we're going to line this up, and it's going to fit right down on top there. So this color is Toffee. The first one was Mink, and this is Toffee. If you hear the noise in the background, that's my husband's puppy, Copper, who's being an absolute pill today. This is coming out. I love, 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 love it. Okay, off to the chamois. These are all dye inks, so they're water-based dye inks. So all I need is my little chamois wetted down, and it's perfect. Okay, now I'm going to come in with my darkest shade, which is the newer brown called Mocha. And this is going to give us the darker color around my eggs. Isn't that wild? Yeah, poor Sophie. Our older chocolate lab female is tortured by that little puppy every day. I call him Hell Child. All right, now they're under my feet. So this could get interesting, folks. All right, next one is going to, I'm using mint, and I'm going to stamp my eggs with mint. Right. And the design of the stamps has it so it's got like kind of a lighter shade in the middle. So it gives it that spherical appearance. Isn't that awesome? The stamp does the work, the heavy lifting for you. Okay, and now I have this little spotted one. I'm going to use Glacier, which is a little bit darker. And I'm just going to do the spots on my eggs with Glacier to give it a little contrast. Isn't that awesome? I love this. It's such a cute stamp, and it can be used for just a regular note card, like a happy birthday, a congratulations, actually a graduation. I've seen different varieties posted on Pinterest of egg in a nest cards, but here's one that I put together. So what I did on this card, I took my stamp, I fussy cut it out, and you can see how the colors really lightened up after a while. That is going to happen. So this will lighten over time. I use a little bit of the bronze thread, which is, it's white with bronze threading, and it's actually in our clearance section right now. I took some paper and I just put a layer of vellum over the top of it to soften it a little bit more. And I like the way that looks. It just kind of gives it a softer hue. This paper here is the showstopper. It is our texture paper pack, and it has such a great assortment. You can have the brick paper, you can have this kind of this burlap. There is, what else in there? A cement look like one. Lots of options. Anyway, so I chose the burlap, and then a little bit of the glitter paper in Mocha. So this is the Mocha Cardstock, and this is the Mocha Glitter Paper. And all I did was make it a top folding card. I used my regular card base and I trimmed it down. So it is actually measuring 4.5 by 4 1/4. So that is my note card that I made with it. So I hope you enjoy this quick tutorial and the noise of my ferocious puppy in the background. And yeah, anyway, I apologize for the background noise. I hope you have a good evening. And if you're interested in the stamp set, it is stamp number B1740. It is available through the end of this month, and it is also on sale right now. So you can get it for a steal. If you're interested in shopping, please go to bitterrootpapercrafts.ctmh.com. Have a great evening, and thanks again for tuning in. Bye-bye.